was a somewhat broader delivery of her style than some of the other work I've listened to, but it still seems to capture a certain wisdom, maybe, certain perspective that seems almost timeless to me. Okay, our next performer has a lot to live up to, or maybe live down. I think he already knows who I'm talking about. He hails, of course, for those of you who are unaware of where Jack Kerouac is from, hails from Lowell, a place that is credited with spawning the last revolution in poetics, as well as the last revolution in industry, which, like I alluded to earlier, right now is pretty well rusted in this country. Kind of sinking into the ground. So, with that said, let's see if maybe his presentation will color that perspective slightly, or expand on it. Let's hear it for the Dove, Collin, Justin, and Oliver.
Yeah, I'm Collin, and I hail from Lowell. And Paul Marion, who was on the Cultural Heritage Affairs Committee up in Lowell, and is Lowell's best-known local poet, I sent him a copy of my most recent manuscript, which was highly political and spiritual poetry. Of course, we all know that politics is actually a form of spiritual commerce, and in its deepest essence, politics is a spiritual expression of the people. And he sent it back with some very, very helpful comments, and he qualified my poetry by calling it postmodernist, whatever the hell that is. I like to think that means that up in Lowell, you know, up in the backwater of New England up there, I'm cutting new ground in my own right. I like to think that my egotistical way.
Does post mean after or before?
After. Post means after, like post-menopausal or
Post-mortem.
Post-mortem.
Or post-mortem. Is that it?
And I have one poem tonight. And the poem is called Subterranean Lament. Whoa. That's just the title, folks. How does a man rise from the morass? His appreciation for ordinary beauty, the only halting point of sanity. Offered prayers for my repentance deserve indeed my assenting absolution, and my voluntary abstinence from depriving evil has effect. So few would touch my heart with feeling God's finger of unasked for love. Your rarity of sacrifice gives sanity, if only for an uncertain time. I die. My dear, you do not see me die. Your vision of life refuses my death. I die that peace may be peace made whole. Your life is a happy bird that does not understand the dead fruit's seed. My seed will live in you. At death, I wish the kind hand of a happy man on your brow to ease your flight to the light of the final judgment, which is yes.
All right.
That's all to make sense.